diálogo.
Now this really is a premium fixture. Two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
What a wonder to impact in.
And he shoots!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pinches it off him, threads one in. Carlos Augusto promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, played through for the wide man. Montiel spots it and intercepts. Otamendi. Bruno Guimaraes. Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Martial. De Paul. Now this could be a chance. Gonzalez. Shoots! Goal! Argentina! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And can he finish it? And another try! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front!
Buff Black.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil take the lead. Savinho, Joelinton, and he was alert to it. McAllister spread it left. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner.
RR.
Joelinton! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
A who this name Lucifer son, emoji skull. Don't worry you head.
He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tagliafico. That's a throw.
A pappy
Just
emoji
eases him
rolling
off the
on the
ball.
floor laughing.
He's got away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Brazil better than Argentina anytime.
Corner number 2 then.
The match I decided still, but this has shown up.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Messi.
Get better, easy look at the wall.
Looking to play him in.
Easy look at the wall.
He is through here. Otamendi deals with that comfortably. Joelinton!
Show me that
Taken with style.
Argentina can't size up to Brazil. No step from charging.
2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Next one,
That's changed the dynamics.
Shield him out, man. Shield him out, man.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Them look a boy,
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement.
the certainty. Apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. Brilliantly cut out.
Think about that. Easy, man. Easy turn.
And
Easy
it's
turn.
Douglas Luiz.
Easy turn.
He's on it. Can he get away? Gonzalez.
Turn this up. Take it back.
Tagliafico.
Take it back.
Neymar.
Shiver.
That's good play. Look at the space here. Luiz with Neymar.
No, Neymar, that too
Decent
tough.
attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. It's not an especially good pass, that. Martinez. And it's Paredes. Danilo gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Gonzalez. McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Alvarez. Gonzalez is onto this. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pedro. Paredes. That pass has been well intercepted. Martinez. Montiel.
Easy back and go back.
Alvarez.
Take that. Really.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Pass. No. Boom,
was quick to react.
No.
De Paul. McAllister.
My choice in it.
Now it's Alvarez.
Block him out, yeah. They give him a pass.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Get it, boom, boom, Clark, get it.
Give
me that one, please. Take your time, yourself.
Played out to the left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Turn with it. Pushing it now. Boom, boom, boom.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Don't let him know. Keeper. Yeah, side. Argentina. Cataluna, Argentina, good for. Side. The outside goal, man, you must score.
Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's João Pedro. Tagliafico. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paredes. Now Carlos Augusto. That's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. João Pedro. And this is Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's been shifted off it. Douglas Luiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a sharp pass. Oh, that's superb. Paredes. Montiel. Half-time getting close now. Otamendi getting this one clear. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Alvarez, and here's Messi. De Paul. And here comes the corner.
Them no good. Tap them attack. Yeah, tell me. Tap them attack.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Tagliafico. And no, that was never going to make it. João Pedro has found the net here, of course.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Savinho. De Paul. McAllister.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Savinho over to the left. And it's Neymar. Luis. Not the most accurate pass. No, it's not getting there. It's a throw-in. De Paul. Montiel. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to thread one through, and this is Neymar, and he's managed to get... It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Joelinton. And the first 45 minutes are up.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Now it's Alvarez. Douglas Luis. That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's intervened well there. De Paul. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's McAllister. Paredes. Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Now it's Gonzalez. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's away. And this is Neymar! And he's gone looking for safety. Cross flung, gets his head on it! Just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. And it's made its way to him. Plays it, and a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. That's Gonzalez. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pedro. He's having a go! What a hit! The save was firm.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Searching pass he's played there. Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Savinho. Joelinton. He could be in here. McAllister. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Joelinton! Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Martinez. McAllister. Now it's Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Now it's crossed into the middle. Bruno Guimaraes can get it clear. João Pedro distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, this is a great position. Otamendi gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Savinho. Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through. Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Paredes. Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. He's found a way through. Joelinton. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Otamendi. To McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Joelinton. And he's worked it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Otamendi. Martinez. And Fernandez. Montiel. Nicely weighted ball. That's the throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Molina. He engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Wow.
And here's Alvarez. Molina. Played in. He's had a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Paredes. And it's McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Plenty to aim at here. Gabriel getting this one clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gabriel, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi stood his ground strongly. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's straight offside. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Now it's João Pedro. Paredes. And Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Knocks it into space. Paredes. Carlos Augusto goes steaming forward. Gonzalez. Switch on, surely! Yes, it's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let...
Oh, they could be caught out here! I think we're just about done here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's a good ball out wide. Savinho's cross. Oh, that was vital. Alvarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Messi. He's found some space. Chance! Gabriel makes the interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So what can they make of this? Otamendi cuts it out. Now it's Alvarez. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. And Messi! Oh, And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Brazil conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Garnacho. Acuna. Paredes. He's looking wide. Neymar. Fernandez. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Dybala. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. Fernandez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just the goal, takes a shot! No mistake! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Otamendi tries to clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Dybala. Out of play for a throw. Paredes. McAllister. Now it's João Pedro. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Otamendi. He's through, now goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! And with extra time approaching halfway, he scores critically. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Brazil get themselves back into contention. Acuna. Now it's Garnacho. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Dybala. That's a lot. Garnacho! That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Acuna. Under an awful lot of pressure. And here's Garnacho. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Played out to the right. Savinho. Otamendi. And it's Paredes. And the shot! And level.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
We have ourselves a real game here. João Pedro, that has not gone well. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. McAllister. He's found a way through. Now it's Garnacho. He's in a great position here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Cleared without complication. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Rafinha getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Swung over. Now it's Savinho. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Molina. It'll be a throw-in. Gabriel, and he's gone direct here. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Molina. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Rafinha! He's got away with one there. Nicely spread. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Rafinha.
There they go, hunting again.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Rafinha first in line.
Martinez is touch on. Covid.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
McAllister is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Brazil are looking to keep pace here.
Neymar, king of penalty. Let me see Neymar penalty. Neymar penalty. No, look, boy.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So, the second man in line. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
The third man in the queue.
Sanity now. Skinny toe. Adwar came here. Critical but to the genie.
Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Paredes is the third man to step forward.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Savinho is fourth up.
Sanitino.
Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And he sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Am I going to
Brazil
lose?
At the point of no return.
I lose in that. My feelings say that I go over there.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lucas Perry must save it.
Dog.
It is done.
Still dog.
So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion.
What?
Well, here we go.
Right,
Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's Douglas Luiz, Linton, and Neymar. Martinez gets rid without sophistication. He's in a great position here. Alvarez. Now it's Pedro. Oh, well measured. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's played it long. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Neymar. Another pass. There's the shot!
I'm keeping our long with a fucking R2, bro.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Paredes. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. It's played through for him. Plenty to aim. And the finish! De Paul. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played back in. De Paul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gonzalez!
He's
missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party, he's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Luis. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, shooting chance!
Afraid to kick them up.
Oh, he overcooked that one,
afraid to
aiming
kick
for
them up.
perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Paredes. De Paul. And it's Paredes. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Oh, what a... Is having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Martinez. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gonzalez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Back into the middle. Oh no, this does not look good. A header! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And now they can spring out of defence. De Paul does well to get it back. McAllister looking for options for movement. Paredes is there and he can pick it up. And he's heaved it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Carlos Augusto gets it clear. And here's De Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedro. Oh, perfectly measured that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Neymar. Back could it go? He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Brazil go into the lead. The most accurate pass. Now it's Joelinton. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through, and the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Now it's Gonzalez. Carlos Augusto gets across to intercept that. Neymar in acres of space out wide. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Swing chance! Montiel getting this one clear. Messi. 30 minutes gone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. Gonzalez. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's had a hit. Sensational from Joelinton. A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil take the lead. Messi. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Martinez.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pedro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's McAllister. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? And the ball is out of play. That's been cut out. Well played. And it's McAllister. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Paul. And here's Messi. He is through here. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedro. Martinez. Messi is herring after that one. Messi. Montiel. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Douglas Luiz. And he was quick to react. Gabriel cuts it out. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he opts to go forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Otamendi. De Paul. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Played out towards the right wing. Shot at goal! Marquinhos gets it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's had it taken off him. And this is Messi. Argentina have it back and can go again. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, well measured. And he welcomed big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Savinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Montiel kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There they go, hunting again.
De Paul. Now it's João Pedro. Otamendi. McAllister. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. All the way back. Paredes. Now it's Alvarez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Linton looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro has found the net here, of course. Martinez. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Gently done. De Paul. Danilo attempts a clearance. João Pedro. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Martinez. Otamendi. Martinez. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Montiel, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, there's the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. João Pedro, that is good alertness. Montiel. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Spread it left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tagliafico kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Luis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Argentina can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good spread. Let's make real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Montiel. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Dybala. Swings in across. The keeper gets his hands on it. Tagliafico.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's João Pedro. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. De Paul at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Has a look and plays it forward. De Paul. Now it's Dybala. Engages and forces him off the ball. Wriggles his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Picked out brilliantly. Now, can they go for a shot? Goal! Argentina! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved
MOG
in the
smiling face
circumstances.
with
In
fear.
these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Luis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Into the last 5 minutes. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Here's a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Argentina clearly now in lead preservation mode. McAllister in with the challenge. Martinez. Not the most convincing of passes, and that has left him in a heap. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Takes the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dybala receives it in a wide position. And it's been taken short. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Douglas Luis. João Pedro. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury.
Big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Kovacic. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Ivan Perisic, is a real picture of versatility. A natural winger.
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vardiol. And it's Kovacic. That has been slung wide. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jamaica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Sousa.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. And no, he's seen through all of that. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. And he's well positioned. Budimir! Goal! Croatia! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
He's having a shot! In he goes again. He's missed, but not by that far. Jamaica have their second corner now. Point-blank header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Juranovic. Now Baturina. Oh, cracking ball. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Quick look, then plays it in. Modric. Baturina. And it's Juranovic. Modric. And it's Perisic. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's straight offside. Shutalo. Modric. Good running, strong and purposeful. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Perisic. Now Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
Perisic. And it's Sousa. Sousa picks it up out wide. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Now it's Budimir. Baturina. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. Chance, surely! Baturina, who does have an assist to his name.
Jamaica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Budimir has found the net here, of course. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me...
Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Croatia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Sends it crossfield. Kramaric. Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted.
Sosa.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Perisic.
Oh, great feat, that. Sosa.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Perisic. Modric. Perisic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kovacic. Now it's Kramaric. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes looking wide.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely shaped cross. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kramaric. Now it's Budimir. Pinches it off him. Baturina. Modric. And this is Kovacic. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Chance for a shot! Baturina. And Guardiol. And he's on his what shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Baturina. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. And the ball is out of play.
Jamaica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Juranovic looking for the run. That has been cut short. Kovacic cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Now it's Budimir. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Kramaric. Now it's Baturina. Kovacic. It's Kramaric! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Perisic. Modric. Now it's Budimir. Kovacic. Quality ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Budimir. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Juranovic. Šutalo. Perisic. Great defending, strong and determined. And he cuts out the supply.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Two added minutes has been
Great vision.
indicated.
Juranovic. And it's Kovacic. That has not gone well. Sosa. Kramaric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's been shifted off it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Sosa. He's had it taken off him. Sosa got a long way forward to join the attack. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Šutalo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. He was under real pressure there. Juranovic. Kovacic. For Perisic. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Perisic. Sosa. And it's Kovacic. Perisic. Now, can they get him away? And he's had it nicked away. Sutalo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's good running with the ball. That's rather hopeful. And that is doing no harm at all.
Jamaica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Jamaica still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Just eases him off the ball. Baturina. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Elects to cross.
Jamaica clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Pass somewhat off target. Baturina. Now it's Budimir. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 81,000.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Sousa. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side.
Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Modric. Baturina. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sosa. Kramaric. Shifted it to the flank. Plays the return pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Perisic. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Kovacic. Now it's Budimir. Baturina. Knocks it into space. Baturina gets a foot in here. And he's worked it through. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! Well, now it's oh, he's been, and again! It's in! They're seeing no way back, but they are level! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Number 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. And he's surging through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Jamaica get their fourth corner. Perisic clears. Out to the left it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Stanisic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matanovic.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Perisic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Juranovic. Sutalo makes the interception. Matanovic. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Corner. They're up to 5 corners now. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. He's there to hit it! Forward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He might have to go it alone here. Matanovic, Perisic, Piazza. Piazza showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vardiol. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory.
And it's been given away. Perisic. And Vardiol. And it's Modric. Piazza. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Baturina. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Modric. Baturina. And Piazza. Foot in. That's a sharp pass. Oh, super find. He tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Jamaica complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank. Baturina. Oh, they can break here. Matanovic. Now it's Piazza. He's found a way through. That's that, the end. Jamaica have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Jamaica have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Jamaica really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Distributed tidily. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No way through there. Knocks it into space. Ruben Dias.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Right, look, there's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. In with the challenge. Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, what a mistake! And his real chance! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cristiano Ronaldo, and smartly reclaimed. Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's looking wide, played back into the middle. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot!
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance here to counter. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes for Pedro Neto. And the through ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. And the finish! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Five minutes till the break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. They're at shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked...
Oh no, this does not look good. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. He's not got that quite right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Not the most accurate pass. And he's found a way past. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolute. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the shot's on here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bernardo Silva. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aims beyond the defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Portugal really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead.
Pedro Neto! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super! And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
He's had it taken off him. Pedro Neto. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's good running with the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Good ball, good take. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's had it nicked away. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here. And Bernardo Silva! Missed by a fraction. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get it through? He's got Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Diogo Dalot is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. This ended up in no man's land. Diogo Dalot. He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. And he's in on Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Decent chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he plays one through. There they go, hunting in packs.
Jamaica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vitinha, that has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's Dalot. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's shifting through Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Always going over the top.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the number on the board is 3. He's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Dallo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Diogo Dallo has it out wide and in space. Pedro Neto. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Oh, easy pickings there. Nuno Mendes. Corner it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Rafael Leao! And somehow he managed to miss it. Jamaica looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. Pinches it off him. And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. Hit into the middle. Diogo Dallo gets it away. Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. This looks promising. Bernardo Silva. And he's intervened well there. Shapes to shoot! And he can clear it away. Paris ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao has created 1 goal already. Chooses to go crossfield. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's found a way through. Shoots! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Threads one in. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now this could be a chance. Turns and goes back. Rafael Leao. Tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? Jamaica have it back, and that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now, can they get him away? Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Vitinha. This looks promising. And they've got a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. He's had it taken off him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Jamaica nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Now that looks a decent ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bernardo Silva. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's the end. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal seem to have...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy...
And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paredes. Tagliafico. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Messi! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. De Paul. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Out to the right. He's being urged to... And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paredes.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not the most convincing of passes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. He's through. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close.
Chance! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, they can break here. Caresses it through. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Paredes. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's having a shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Somewhat off target. McAllister distributed tidily. Great vision. Now it's to Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. De Paul. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. He's found a way through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tagliafico. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Montiel cuts it out. Messi is flagged offside. Chouameni. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. It's out for a goal kick. Paredes. Tagliafico. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Montiel. And it's Paredes. Camavinga concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Martinez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found a way through. Otamendi. Montiel. Messi looking to add to his goal. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Mbappe! France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most accurate pass. No, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot. That is good strength. Hernandez looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gonzalez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. De Paul into the final 5 minutes of the first half. De Paul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. He's come in hard. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi. De Paul. That is ended up in no man's land. Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez. Rabiot. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! Off the post! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. France have themselves a chance from the spot. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
I just think that...
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
France leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. So we're just settling back into this second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chouameni gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe, Olise, and this is Rabiot. McAllister, now it's Alvarez. And it's Rabiot, looking for the run. Oh, well measured. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Gonzalez. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. There will be a throw-in. Gonzalez. Alvarez, and he's being shifted off it. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister. Rabiot, no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? Montiel. That's Paredes. McAllister. Looking to play him in. But amending promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been won straight back. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koundé does well to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. And again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. De Paul, and the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Hernandez. Paredes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Almost an hour gone. Paredes. De Paul, looking for options for movement. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And it's McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. And he's managed... And a chance! He's kicked it out just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
McAllister, and he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. De Paul. And it's McAllister. Now it's Gonzalez. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Shapes to shoot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take. He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga gets good distance on it. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was decent chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Alvarez. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Alvarez really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. France get their 4th corner. Rabiot! Argentina are looking to go forward now. Paredes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Alvarez. Oh, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Gonzalez. Chouameni goes steaming forward. He has a look out, opts to play it back. Ball's gone out of play. Now the ball's gone astray. Gonzalez. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Gonzalez. There's the shot!
Oh, brilliant save. He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rabiot. The ball cuts out the pass. Rabiot. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. McAllister. That has not gone well. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Out to the left it goes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. De Paul. Tagliafico. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's a promising position. That's a sharp pass. Just 5 minutes left. It could be in here. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Paredes. Tagliafico. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. And that is a little undercooked. McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Alvarez. Argentina. Bullish header! It's anyone's ball now. Chouameni gets it away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. McAllister, he's gone for goal! It is a very, very good save. So, third corner of the game. Olise puts his foot on the gas. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Paredes. Foot in. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement.
It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Great vision. The Paul deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Paredes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Gonzalez. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a cute ball. He's in space and looking for options. There will be a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Shot could be on. Alvarez! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
McAllister. France have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Paredes. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Taken back almost at once. McAllister. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. McAllister, that has been slung wide. McAllister, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good ball! Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Messi shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Paredes picks it up from the goal kick.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon.
And he's let fly! It's not a... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, and he shoots! He's got a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Tagliafico. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Martinez claims it, safe hands. Well, that is one way to stop him. Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. The ball's gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Alvarez. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Now it's Gonzalez. He is through here. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Gonzalez. Alvarez. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super find for Olise. And the shot! McAllister. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Paredes. Martinez. Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through. Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Dembele with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Paul. Alvarez. Now, can they get him away? Martinez. Montiel. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Paredes. Shifted it to the flank. Half-time getting close now. Tagliafico. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
McAllister. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Camavinga deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
McAllister getting this one clear. Played back in. Chance, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe! And there's the end of the first half. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22. Le numéro 4.
Argentina get the ball rolling in the second half.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 15.
Deception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Garnacho. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. And it's McAllister. And he's been shifted off it. And he's picked out the run. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Tagliafico. Romero. Good ball, good take. And it's Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, and the shot! Off the post! Oh, he's been caught napping! Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's got away. Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Spread it left. And it's Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time. Martinez. McAllister. McAllister. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Almost an hour gone. Paredes. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Picked up. Great chance! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. He's looking wide, back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's McAllister. Camavinga goes sliding in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's going to be a booking. Chouameni. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's played through for him, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Big chance! And it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about it.
And Martinez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. McAllister. Camavinga gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Paredes. Tagliafico. And he's in on Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Tagliafico. McAllister. Now it's McAllister. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. And he's cut it out. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that is a little undercooked. And he can clear it away. Oh, terrible pass. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They're up to 5 corners now. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Tagliafico. Garnacho. Garnacho is in a really good position out wide. And Fernandez. McAllister. No, that's been intercepted. And he's only too happy to take that back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And yes, it's him again.